This Saturday at the Eastview Parks and Rec Center in Greeneville, the incredible Tri-Cities Toy and Hobby Show will take place. Here to get us ready for this amazingly fun event is our good buddy Michael Stevens. How you doing, buddy?
I'm fabulous.
We're going to talk about some of the things you brought here, but this show, tell us about this show, when things kicks off, tell us all about it.
Well, I don't have that much time, but vendor setup will be Friday evening from 4 to 9 or after 6 on Saturday morning. We'll post pictures on Facebook of what we got. The event kicks off about 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, and we'll run to 3 o'clock.
Tell us, you know, Toy and Hobby Show, there's going to be so many things available. I mean, from cards to record to vinyl to comic books. There's going to be something for everybody.
If you're looking for a toy or most of a hobby, a collectible in general, you should be able to find something from that category there.
And tell us, you know, each time you do one of these, it helps out a local nonprofit. Talk to us about that.
This one here will be for causes and for the Greeneville Park and Rec. The Park and Rec will get the majority of the money. They help us out a whole lot.
And tell our viewers about For Causes.
Well, it's a local nonprofit. We just work with different organizations or individuals, primarily focusing on veterans, children, and animals.
People in need.
People in need that fall through the cracks,
in need,
that can't quite qualify for government assistance for whatever reason or need some help. That's what we're there to help with.
All right. Well, let's talk about some of the things you brought in here today. Let's start with the vinyl over here, because vinyl is, you know, I had some folks in here the other day were talking about that. It's blown up over the last 5 years.
It has. People are looking at buying what they used to have when they were kids, like Kiss records. Rock and roll records from 70s and 80s are huge. People are also collecting scarcity nowadays, and these are examples of some scarce records. The first Kiss record there in the middle,
right here,
one of the first couple thousand they produced, left off a track that they later released as a single, so they went back and reproduced the record. The first few thousand are highly collectible. The Destroyer record here, the center sleeve is the classic Casablanca with Bogart on the label. Just an example of scarcity. Local albums are hot. Press run is probably anywhere from 500 to 1,000.
Right.
So if people are looking for quality and scarcity, it's a good combination. Good gospel groups, good bluegrass musicians were on these records. Local places. We had all kinds of music studios back in the day.
All right. And of course, comic books.
Comic books. Has shifted. A lot of people are not comic readers nowadays.
They're still collectors, love to read, but they're not readers.
They're looking for key books. They're looking for something odd, short press runs. Those are all autographed. The Detective comics starring Batman are autographed by the artist, the inker, and the penciler. Dark Shadows and the Beauty and the Beast are autographed by the artist.
How much does it increase the value of a comic book to have those autographs on there?
General rule of thumb is about $10. If it's a common, and I say that, don't mean to offend anybody, a common artist is about $10 per autograph. If they're certified in person and encapsulated anywhere, the value of a book, a $10 book with an autograph on it, could be $75.
So this is just a very minute portion of what's going to be available this weekend.
Will be incredible. We've got about really close to 100 spaces, 10 by 10 spaces. Everything from handmade crafts, homemade articles. Any hobby will be there. Just check out the Facebook page, Tri-Cities Toy and Hobby Show. We'll list categories and we'll have pictures up, Lord willing, of everything we got.
All right, Michael, appreciate you coming by
Thank
today.
you so much for having me.
All right, buddy. It's the Tri-Cities Toy and Hobby Show, the incredible Tri-Cities Toy and Hobby Show, happening this weekend down in Greeneville. We have all that information right there. It is going to be an incredible time if you're a collector.